Welcome back to the channel. First of all, we are Tuesday, March 7th, and we're going to talk about the importance of customer service. Why? Because of this. 5, 10, 11 bucks in cash, plus the $12 tip that she left in the app. And this is only because, or thanks to, more so, I am an amazing person. So basically, I began today, so many things actually. She left me a note. She says, Lisa, thank you for always being the best person on DoorDash. We appreciate you. This is all the cash I had on me. I would give you more, but I hope this day is amazing for you. Excuse you, isn't that like the freaking best? I accepted my first order, which was this one, $28.25. For Yasmin. And Yasmin, I don't know if you guys remember, she's one of my best tipping customers on DoorDash. I'm sorry for my baby hair. I keep cutting it and it keeps coming back. It's baby hair. It just does whatever it wants. And so several things actually. Yesterday night, I forgot to mention, but I received an email from DoorDash saying that I could reset my acceptance rate. I told you guys that I was not eligible, but then that was through the app. Then I received an email saying that I could. So I applied for it and I have not received anything, so we'll see. Second of all, this morning I received a bunch of those orders that you see on the screen right now, and it is DashLink. And I already told you that there is a glitch with the DashLink orders. Well, you know, it's not my fault. Basically, every time I decline a DashLink order, my acceptance rate goes up. But like not 1%, like it goes up like 10%. So I declined 2, and my acceptance rate is now 22%, which in return probably triggered the app to send me better orders. And basically the store is low on stock for literally everything. She had 38 items, and out of 38 items she had like, I don't know, 10 that were out of stock, but she was answering. She agreed to replacement, so we were able to work it out. And basically she's saying that her mom, she sent me a message and she was like, oh, you're famous in our family. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, you pick up our order a lot, and thank you for this because you always do like an amazing job. And I was like, thank you. I guess a lot of shoppers just don't send replacements. They're just like, it's not in stock, and they refund. So what to me is basic customer service, to them it's probably like better than a lot of people are willing to do. And that's why DoorDash should have a separate entity for shopping and orders, but that's another point. Why is there so much traffic at 1:30 p.m.? I made literally $39 in 1 hour, not even an hour. So, and hopefully they keep sending me those good higher paying orders. So in the app, they were like, raise your acceptance rate to keep receiving orders, and they were like 60%. Well, now I'm at 23%, and this is higher than anything I've ever had. So I'm hoping that I can keep getting it higher, because that's my goal right now on DoorDash, is to raise my acceptance rate, period. Because clearly before it was not true. Before, when you were a top dasher, you were not necessarily receiving the best orders. But now with the diamond program, 100% if your acceptance rate is low, you are missing out on some high paying orders. Not all of them, because people are like, oh, it's like $2 per mile, but sometimes it's $4 in 2 miles. Yes, but some are like, on Facebook, 100% I can confirm that the people who have higher acceptance rate get better orders. And I can see it now. Like, I just raised my acceptance rate, and I just got a $28 order, when all I've been seeing for 3 months is $12 orders, which kind of like makes me feel better, because I was wondering why I was only receiving $12 orders when this summer I was receiving, you guys remember, $30 orders, $40 orders all day long. So now I just, it took me like 4 months, but now I'm convinced that this is the acceptance rate the problem. So we'll see. I accepted an $18 order on DoorDash going 5 miles. It was going a bit far away, but I had been waiting for like an hour and a half. It's actually for a customer that I've delivered to before, so she's pretty deep in the hills, but at that time of the day, like, traffic is not settled yet, so I didn't have any, there was no traffic going there. Hopefully, I'm on my way back now. Hopefully there is no traffic to come back. She tipped $5. It's okay. I mean, everything was in stock, and for the things that was not in stock, she chose replacements. So it was like for baby stuff, milk, you know, this kind of stuff. So they actually closed the road earlier because there was like a fire hydrant that broke, so it was water everywhere. But hopefully this is done. I accepted a $13 order on DoorDash. I thought I knew who it was, and actually I didn't. So basically I deliver a lot for somebody in the building next to hers. So I kind of knew where it was. Then she told me to buzz her apartment number. Everything was in stock. It was for cat food, cat litter, and 4 bottles of like protein chocolate smoothie, whatever. Everything was in stock. And on my way there, I accepted a $19 order on UberEATS going 1 mile for Steve. So Steve is a customer that I've delivered to in the past as well. It was 18 items, but it was a lot of doubles, you know, like frozen steak, frozen mac and cheese, frozen kind of this kind of stuff. And everything was in stock, so pretty easy to shop for. Honestly, I don't think it took I don't even think it took me 10 minutes. What took me the longest was to go deliver to the DoorDash order and come back. Literally it took me like 20 minutes because of traffic. So what are the odds that I get an order going exactly to the road that's closed? Like literally, there is one road that is closed off to the public, and it's this one. I never receive orders from there. Literally never. I've never been to that. I think I've been once to that street. I got it. Was it 22? I don't even know, man. $22 order. Obviously, I took it. A bunch of stuff was out of stock, and she was not answering the messages until the very end. And she said she wasn't picky, that I did a great job replacing stuff. So, okay, perfect. And while I was shopping for that one, I got a $13 order on DoorDash for 6 items, and it was for pasta and bread. So I was like, and shrimp. Okay, easiest order ever. None of the 6 items were in stock. Like, how is this possible? Pasta, she wanted like the collection whatever, they didn't have it. The shrimps, she wanted the tail off, they didn't have it. The bread, she wanted garlic bread, they didn't have it. Then she was like, can you check the frozen section, because they have garlic bread in the frozen section, okay? No garlic bread in the frozen section either. I guess she sent her husband, who was really, really nice. Actually, he came to meet me, and he was like, they told me that I could drive, because he said that he actually walked as well. He was like, I walked too because it was closed. And I was like, well, that's more of a problem for you because you live here, you know? I was like, I figured it would be easier to just walk. And now I'm on my way to deliver to the DoorDash customer. Okay, so I missed the road because I don't know if the camera got it, but there is an old woman who is a danger to literally everyone around her. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her. I don't know if she doesn't see, or if she's like drunk, or is she's under like pills or whatever. Something's wrong with her. She doesn't want to stop, and basically she's literally going on every lane. So I had to literally stop on the right at some point because she was about to merge in my lane, while I was in it. Insanely dangerous. So she's gonna cause an accident, like 100%. If you go down that road, you will see an accident, because she's gonna 1,000,000% cause an accident. If you know you can't see, I don't know if this is what it is or if she was drunk, but I'm gonna assume that she couldn't see. If you can't see at night, what are you doing driving? Because that's one thing to crash a car, that's another thing to kill somebody. So please, if you can't drive at night for whatever reason, stay home. I feel like today is so chaotic for some reason. So I accepted a $12.50 order on DoorDash. So I just delivered to her, and I actually already delivered to her, but last time that's the order that made me say that I didn't want to do any alcohol orders anymore. On my way, so I was shopping still for that order, and I got an insanely good order on UberEATS, $29 for 3.3 miles, I think. I went to deliver to the DoorDash first, but she was like behind the store, literally. It was so needed, those two orders. The DoorDash order was easy to shop for as well, after those two shitty orders that I did earlier. So this one is 10 minutes away. It is an apartment, but he said to buzz his apartment number, and then he gave instructions on how to find his apartment. Drop-off is done. It was such an easy drop-off, so there was parking next to his building. It's 7:15. I'm going back to the store. I accepted and shopped for a $10.75 order for 3 items going 1.1 mile. He gave me the gate code, and he said where his apartment is. $32 order on UberEATS, going literally the opposite way from my house, but I don't care. 6 miles-ish. She was not answering at first, so what I do, I have a trick, I guess, because I don't like calling them when there are too many items out of stock. Why? Because then they're gonna be like, oh, can you send me pictures? And I already sent you pictures, you just need to check on the app. So what I do, because 90% of the time on that UberEATS app, messages are not sending. Why? I don't know. So to trigger the app to send the notification to actually deliver the message, I call them, let it ring one time, and then I hang up. It's gonna trigger whatever in the app, and then it's gonna say, you know, when it says on the messages, it says delivered, that's when you know. Like if it doesn't say delivered or read, usually it means that the message did not send. So I call them, I let it ring once, I hang up, and usually maybe 20 seconds later I see the delivered under my messages, and then usually it triggers the notification and they will open the app and read the messages most of the time. So that's what happened today. This was delivered, and yes, I did find it. I had to park at the cross street because this street is like one of the busiest streets in the valley, and everyone's driving like they're racing for their life, dude. Insanely dangerous. But apart from the fact that it was really, really dark, apart from that, everything went okay. She met me at the door. It's 8:55 p.m. right now. I am going home. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.